This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here. But also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the #1 team in the land, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The handoff. It's Donaldson. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
It's third down, opening drive of this conference championship game. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator. Go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Or it's snapped to the back.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver to throw. It's Sayan. He escapes the pocket. He'll try a pass here. Makes the grab. It's Tate. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Lets it go quickly. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
So the first drive of the game, instead of punting and hitting the opponent deep, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Trying for a 4th down completion. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Oh, man, this one is going to sting. I mean, you can see that this head coach and offensive coordinator, they have faith in the quarterback and the offense to deliver, and you like that. But now, their own defense is going to have to bail them out a bit here.
Hand it off. And heads out of bounds after a decent game.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Back to pass. It's Iamaleava. He dumps it off to the tight end. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
A new set of downs after that completion. RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The Bruins come to the line and they hurry up. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Set now, 5 wide. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And the Bruins moving quickly down the field here. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Here comes a handoff. Has it back to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, UCLA. It's a test of toughness and a test of will, and the running back won that effort.
Yeah, that's a great effort. Love to see running backs get their knees up and run through those potential arm tackles. So it makes them one of the top backs in the country.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open the score. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now, the 25. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Makes a quick catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Pass caught, second down now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Makes the grab. It's Donaldson. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid game.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And looking to throw now on first down. On the move now. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
And it's UCLA on top here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. And they pick up the first on the ground. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back to just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
Back to pass. It's Sayin. Makes the catch. It's Donaldson. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
That completion makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught near the sticks. It's Tate. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
The Buckeyes with first and 10 here. Here comes a throw from the red zone. The pass rush closing in. When the tackle is made, the defense saying, not this time. They got burned in the scramble last time. They bring him down pretty quickly here.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They're going to run it. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Pass on the jet sweep. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that third down catch.
Yeah, I really like the idea on third down. I can kind of see the thought process there. Make an unconventional call on third down. Sometimes that can work out, but the defense was just prepped and ready for it this time.
So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. And the field goal is good. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. A chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Matthews. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. He'll hand it off. First down, looking for more now. We get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Looks right for a quick completion. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The Bruins come to the line to run the hurry-up. Quick throw, the catch is made. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The guys up front line up. It's first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
And here we see the quarterback read the second-level vacancy that was emerging, and the back did the rest. Huge run for the offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion. So after the incompletion, it's second down.
handoff here from the shotgun. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2. The offense going with the hurry up. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
The Bruins will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up. And now you've got another chance at points.
And the Bruins hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. As a design quarterback keeper. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Design quarterback run. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. To the air, it's Iamaleava. And it's picked off in the end zone. They bring him down, a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. 1st down, looking to throw the football. And looking for a big play here. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. You make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the 1st half. And then it's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to begin the 2nd half. And the kickoff will be returned. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. UCLA offense is back out on the field. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line. The Bruins looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back, and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Back to throw. It's the AL-ORaised. Receiver makes the catch. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Bruins come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Second and 10 after the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Boy, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs. Tackle made by the sophomore quarterback, showing us the arm strength.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. 1st and 10 play coming up. With the catch, it's Matthews. He'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. And the Bruins will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quick throw to the quarterback off the RPO. He gets in for the score. Touchdown, Bruins. If you play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. To the air, it's AL-ORaised. He makes the grab, a successful 2-point try, and they bump the lead up even more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. motion. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Tough spot here. 2nd and long for their 19. Looking for a receiver. Bringing pressure. Caught in the backfield. It's Donaldson. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a 3rd down.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Brought down, but the game moves the ball all the way to the +42.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback will throw it off the run pass option. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in strike position. 1st down from the 23. The Bruins begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Thomas. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. To throw, it's Iamaleava. Defense is coming after him. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. Tackle is made, that's a short gain, well short of the marker. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. He'll drop back here on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Bruins will come to the line on fourth down, looking to convert. Pass caught. Can he get in? Can't get to the end zone. They'll spot the ball at the 2. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of... And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, UCLA.
That's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Extra point makes it a 19-point lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. It's UCLA with the lead, Kirk. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. And now, entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. A penalty backs up the offense. It's 1st and 15. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Pressure is coming. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The loss sets up a 2nd and long from the 20. Receiver in motion now. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Catch is made down the middle. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. Dropping back. It's St. Clair. Oh, they trap him for a sack. 2nd and long for this offense after the sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. The Buckeyes looking to run some tempo here.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. A completion sets up a 2nd down play.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Stop right there at the line, no gain. Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter, a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you get the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
And the Bruins offense back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Working clock with the ground game. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They're going backwards to open up this drive after the loss. 2nd down and 15. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. The pass is intercepted. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock. Instead, throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Time running out in this conference championship game. This is a desperation drive right here. Got to score. Caught behind the line. It's Donaldson. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Here's the point after. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. tailback another carry. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Looking to throw. It's Iamaleava. The pocket breaking down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. So here they come on 4th and long, trying to overcome that crucial sack from third down. This won't be easy. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. So here they come on 4th and long. Giving up that sack earlier has made this a huge challenge. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, it comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
And they heave it deep downfield. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Look out, he's in the clear. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession, you need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
And the UCLA offense takes the field. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. He's running out of time here. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
Nice drive going here, but now it's 3rd down and long. Looking downfield, it's Iamaleava. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Fourth and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now. And the Bruins come to the line in a hurry up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Bruins.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
Empty backfield now as they go for 2. And he drops back in the gun. And he's got it. So the 2-point try is successful, and they build the lead even further.
Oh, how about this call? They completely spread the defense out with this empty set. 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off, and they still get it done. Great timing by the quarterback and his receiver.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's St. Clair. Pass rush closing in. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. Backed up 2nd and long at the 17. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for a late, deep throw. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the 4th quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? That's reeled in. It's Smith. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Man, Chris, when you're down by a couple scores late in a game like this, you need to find matchups where you can get the ball thrown downfield. Here it's a completion, but it doesn't get them very much. Now they've got a 4th down play coming up.
The Buckeyes will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. 4th down, he's throwing for it. He's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense. Defensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. Back to throw. It's Iamaleava. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. You're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.